Hi guys, I'm super excited to be sharing with you all the things that I am packing in my hospital bag. So I am due in just a few weeks and I decided that it's probably a good idea to start packing up everything that I was going to bring with me. I'm a Vbac mom, and if you're not familiar with what a Vbac is, it's a vaginal birth after cesarean. I wrote a post about what I'm doing to prepare for that on my blog. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff is things that you're gonna see for a natural labor. So my goal, since I'm a Vbac mom, is to do things as naturally as possible, meaning I don't plan on getting an epidural and I don't plan on having any sort of pain medication or intervention at all. So for packing my hospital bag, I actually separate it into 3 categories. I ended up doing a bag for labor, a bag for postpartum, and then a bag for baby. So this bag, this is from Paris, and it's obviously a pretty big suitcase, but it's not super giant, but it's gonna hold both the labor and the postpartum items for me, and then I have a separate bag for babies. This bag from Paris I am also going to be bringing, and this is gonna have all of the baby's items in it. So yeah, it'll be 2 separate things, labor and postpartum, and then baby items in here. So I really like how this bag is just like separate and it can hold all the stuff that I'm going to be bringing for baby. As far as the baby bag, I'm actually one of those people that prefers to have their own diapers, their own clothing, their own blankets, their own bath soap, all of that stuff I prefer to bring for the baby myself. But sometimes the hospital does provide that too. So if you're the type of mom that doesn't really want to bring all that stuff, or you're in a hurry and you went into labor really quickly, don't worry, they have diapers, they have things for your baby to wear. This is just my preference. So let's get started. Here's what's in my labor bag. I plan on dimming the lights when I'm in labor. So I brought my diffuser, and then I also have some oil to put in it, and I am just very simple. I am bringing lavender. I know some other people that I have talked with liked having different types of oils, but I'm just going to stick with lavender because it's what I've been using when I practice my relaxation practice for hypnobirthing, which is the type of birth that I'm trying to have. It's just a very calm, meditative birth. So yeah, I have my diffuser, my essential oils, and then as far as setting the mood, I also have a night light. So the diffuser has a light, but I also have a night light, and it actually, this is really cool. I got it on Amazon, and I'm gonna use it afterwards for when I'm nursing baby in the middle of the night. But it, you can make it a warm light or kind of like a brighter light. And then it's also, it plugs in through a USB, but it's actually wireless too if you charge it. So if there's no plugs in the room near me, I can actually just have it just around if the room is dim. So yeah, a night light is a pretty cool item to have in your labor bag. And then as far as setting the mood, I have my birth preference sheet. So this is something that I'm going to give to my midwives, the OB that'll be there, my doula, everybody is going to have this. And it really just states my preferences for birth. So things like delayed cord clamping, or if you wanted to keep your placenta, delayed bath, different things that you can do and personalize for your birth and your baby. That's all stuff that I have written out and predetermined in here. So this is in my labor bag. It's really important. And I have a few other copies too that I gave my midwife and my doula. So next in my labor bag are these birth affirmation sheets, and I'm kind of cheap. I just printed these off from the internet, but I'm gonna color them and kind of decorate them. It's gonna be my form of therapy. So I'm gonna hang these up around the room. So it says things like birth is joyous, or I am relaxed and calm, or I birth with ease, or women all over the world are birthing with me. That one's a really good one. I love this one. It makes me feel less alone when I'm going through the intensity that childbirth is. And then it says, breathing in, I feel strong. Breathing out, I let go. So I just really like these, and then this is one of my favorites that I printed off too. It says, I relax my jaw, which is really important during labor. It is connected to like your pelvis and stuff, and it makes you relax your whole body. I quiet my mind, my body will open, my baby will come. So yeah, those are just comforting to me. So as far as the room atmosphere, I'm gonna hang those up with tape. And lastly, this is my birth art photo that I actually painted. My sister and I did a birth art session, and it was just so therapeutic and wonderful. And the book Birthing from Within, I'll link it in the description, is what inspired us to do this. And I just closed my eyes and I imagined what my labor was going to be like, and this is what I saw. So I'm going to write a little bit more about this on my website, and I won't get too much into it, but basically this is what I expect to experience with birth. As most of you know, this is my second birth. So yeah, this is my birth art, and I'm going to hang that up and just have that keep me focused during labor. So I truly don't know what I'm going to want to wear when I'm in labor, so I'm bringing everything. The hospital that I'm delivering at has an option for tubs or a shower. So I'm going to be wearing, if I do that, then I'll be wearing the swimsuit top, and then probably no bottoms, but you know, you're giving birth, you don't need bottoms, right? And then I do have several sports bras, and here's why. So I have a nursing bra, and this nursing bra is from Ingrid and Isabel, and I really like how it's just simple, plain. You can unhook it in the back if I feel like I want my clothes just off during labor. And then of course for nursing, it's got the snaps right there. So I have my Ingrid and Isabel nursing bra, and then I have a few different sports bras that I got on Amazon, and I brought 3 in case I didn't want to wear a swimsuit cover or a swimsuit top in the shower, and I would just wear the sports bras in the shower instead during labor. So yeah, these are really cute. I'll leave a link to them if I can find one in the description, just so you guys can snag them. They came in 3 colors, and I just honestly brought everything that way, because I've heard that during labor, especially if you're trying to do it naturally, you don't know how your body's gonna feel or react. You might want to wear something one minute, and then you might not want to wear anything or something different. So I'm just coming prepared. And then I have this gorgeous robe from Pink Blush, and I just think it's so nice, and it's great for after delivery too. I have one in my postpartum bag, but look at how pretty it is. So yeah, I just love how it's flowery, and it'll be good for right after I give birth if I kind of want to cover myself up again after I come to my senses. And lastly, Ingrid and Isabel sent me this gorgeous hospital gown. And it's a collaboration they did with James Fox Co. I think I'm saying that right. And it is actually a hospital gown. So if for some reason I have to wear one, God forbid, no, but honestly, this is a great option. It's just really loose and flowy, and you can unsnap it easily for nursing. And yeah, so I had my own hospital gown with Grace, and I really loved it, and the nurses all loved it too, so it made me feel special. Giving birth is an intense thing, so anything you can do to make yourself feel special is nice. Okay, so, and then as far as what I'm wearing, I also have, these are really important. I had these with my first birth as well. These are slip grip socks, so they have a grip on the bottom. And it's just so nice. You want to walk around. The hospital ground is kind of disgusting. So you can wear these, and I have 2 pair. I just got them at Target. But yeah, I'm going to wear these during labor if I do need to walk around and kind of get labor going again, if contractions do end up stopping. So yeah, that is what I'm wearing. And then we talked about the atmosphere of the room. And then as far as atmosphere, lastly, I just wanted to share these headphones that I got. These are called Zen Bands, and my hypnobirthing instructor Tara actually is the one that told me about these. So this is really cool. It's just like a little headband, and it's stretchy, and you can put it on and there are headphones inside on either side. And so you can put it on, and it's just a comfortable way to wear headphones, especially if you're in labor, if you're in the bathtub, or if you're somewhere where you can't really just hold those little tiny earbuds in your ear, or you don't want to have these big beats on, then you can just plug this into your phone and use those. So I do plan on listening to a lot of hypnobirthing tracks and meditation tracks during labor, since I'm not doing pain medication. So I've done what's called a relaxation practice every other day or so, and it's really helped me get into the zone, and I plan on using these a lot during my labor. This is important. These are similar to Altoids. They're Newman's Own, so I like this brand. I just trust it. But these are breath mints for my husband in case I decide that I cannot take any bad breath or any sort of weird smell. These are cinnamony and they smell good, and it's one thing that I kept seeing on hospital labor bag lists that like you don't really think about until you're in labor and you're like, wow, I don't want to smell your breath. So here, have some of these, and I'm just gonna have him chew them the whole time. They smell good. So breath mints for your husband or your partner, definitely an important one. And then I just have a little thing of non-toxic hand sanitizer just in case. I'm sure they'll have some at the hospital too. Cell phone charger. This is important, especially since I'm going to be doing hypnobirthing tracks. I really need my phone to be charged. So there's that. There's one more thing, and that is the most important, and that's snacks. So I brought myself something to hydrate myself. So other than water, which, okay, labor, water, they go hand in hand, right? So I do plan on bringing my water bottle and filling this up quite a bit before I go to the hospital, during hospital stay, all of that stuff while I'm in labor. And then I also bought a few of these things. These are coconut water, and I actually am not a huge fan of just like plain coconut water. I like to mix it with orange juice or something, but I ended up getting a few of these. This has peach and mango in it as well. So this is just kind of to keep those electrolytes going. On a lot of the hospital bag lists I saw, I noticed that it said Gatorade or Powerade as an option to keep yourself hydrated and keep electrolytes in you during labor. And I'm just not about that life, because there's so many different dyes and stuff in those drinks. And yeah, so coconut water is a great alternative if you don't want to put that stuff in your body. And then as far as snacks, I have peanut butter and crackers. That is like my fuel. I've heard that once you hit active labor and then obviously transition, you're not super into eating. I definitely felt that way my first time around. Yeah, I got these. I got like 6 of these, and I assumed that after, if I didn't use them all, I assumed that I'll probably be able to eat them when I'm nursing and still in the hospital or something like that. And then I have these little guys too. These are just big bars. These are just non-perishable things that I can keep in my labor bag for the next 3 or 4 weeks, and they're just there. I don't have to worry about packing up stuff. So that's all in a little bag within my labor bag. And yeah, I think that that is all that's in the labor bag. So now we're gonna move on to the postpartum bag. So here are the things that I brought for myself to have once I'm done having the baby. These are things that I feel like I'm going to need. Okay, so for a postpartum hospital bag, a lot of the stuff you're already gonna know. Like, okay, I need clean underwear, I need bras, I need clothes, but I'm gonna show you what kind of clothes, what kind of underwear, what kind of things that I packed. I'm assuming, I'm not really going in order, but I'm assuming pretty much right away after I give birth, I'm going to need these things. So I bought, depends. So when I first went into labor, or when I first delivered my baby, my first one, I did not prepare myself at all for stuff like this. Like, I've heard moms swear by Depends, and I wore those really scratchy, I had a C-section, so, but I wore those really scratchy underwear that kind of bother you a lot and are very uncomfortable. They're like boy shorts. I'm assuming that the Depends are not super comfortable, but at least they are something that you can just take off and throw away. So yeah, we're gonna try these out this time. I will let you know how it goes. I did try to find a natural version of these, but I did not find one. I looked online, I looked on Amazon. The only natural one would be like reusable pads. I have some chlorine-free pads. I got these at Target. So I think that these will be really nice. They don't have any pesticides, rayon, deodorant, dyes, fragrances. So once I'm done using the Depends, I do plan on using these. Not sure how long I'll need to use the Depends. We'll have to see. But yeah, I got these at Target and I really like that they have them available like that. I think that's important to have an option. This Ingrid and Isabel After Band, I had one of these, but I didn't get to wear it the first time because I had a C-section. But since I'm having a natural birth, I'm super excited to try this out. I guess we can just talk breastfeeding really quick. So I do plan to breastfeed. I breastfed Grace for almost 3 years. And so I brought a couple of things. First off, this is the Earth Mama nipple balm, and this stuff is the best. It's called natural nipple butter actually. But yeah, I love this stuff. I've been using it forever. Here's what it looks like. It's kind of like a jelly, and it is so soothing and it smells amazing. If you're having nipple pain, and this is something that I swear by, even if you have a child that's like 2, when Grace would teeth, which she was a really late teether, I would have to put this nipple butter on, and then I would put these inside my bra over my nipples, and they're just little nipple shield things. So these are in my bag because I know the first few weeks of breastfeeding are sort of intense, and so this will kind of shield. So yes, I love these little like nipple air shields. These are amazing. And then I have these breast pads for when my milk supply is coming in, and I just like slide them inside my bra, and they're reusable. They're from Madly Wish, and they come in this cool little bag. So those are for breastfeeding, and those will go inside my nursing bra, and then you can like take them off and wash them. And then as for my nursing bras, I have these Ingrid and Isabel nursing bras, and they have snaps. And these are just the ones without underwire because I do not want to get mastitis or clogged ducts. So the first few weeks I'm gonna skip the underwire and just kind of use these nice comfy nursing bras. And I also have a few nursing tanks. These like kind of serve as a compression tank too, because they're very stretchy, but they kind of suck you in. So I might wear this instead of a nursing bra underneath whatever I have that's comfy to wear. So I really like these. There's 2 in black and white. And with the tank, I plan on wearing comfy pants. So these are from Isabel Maternity. It's Ingrid and Isabel's Target line. And these are super affordable. I think they're like $19, but they are so comfy. And then these guys are from Pink Blush. So they're kind of like pajama pants, but a little more glamorous. So yeah. And as far as clothing, I also have this little nursing nightgown. I wore a lot of nightgowns with Grace the first few weeks. It was just easy to quickly pull my boob out so I could nurse her. But this is from Pink Blush, and I really like how it's just kind of short, and you can wear it with a robe if you want to. And then just like loose clothing if I don't feel like wearing pants, which is very possible. I might not want to wear pants, we'll have to see. This is also from Pink Blush, and it's just like a striped nightgown with some buttons for nursing, and just looks really comfy. It's soft, and it's not super, it's loose. It hangs loose, so it's not like sucking in. And this robe from Pink Blush, I love this. Oh, it's so cute. I just love how adorable it is. It's super comfy, and I'll probably just wear it with a nursing bra or a nursing tank after I give birth, maybe after my first shower. So, and lastly, as far as clothing, other than like slippers and like sandals, definitely sandals and not tennis shoes, because my feet were super swollen last time. So I could not fit into any like fitted shoe. I had to wear just like flip-flops. But this is my going home outfit, and this is my dress from Isabel Maternity, which is Ingrid and Isabel's Target line, like I mentioned, and it's a nursing friendly dress. So in the front you can lift up and have easy boob access. Okay, so that's what I brought to wear in my postpartum bag. And then a few other random things, like this is my baby girl's baby book. Grace has one too. It's from Lucy Darling, and I absolutely adore Lucy Darling, but the footprint page is the reason that I'm bringing it. Because as soon as they do her footprints, I'm just gonna have them do them in here. I didn't do that with Grace. It's not really a necessity, but I'm doing it this time just to make it easy. And of course I'm bringing toiletries, right? I have this Lipo Paris bag with some of my toiletries. And a few things that I want to note that I am bringing is this Earth Mama Calming Lavender deodorant. They just came out with a deodorant line, and I've really been loving it, and it's like a travel size. And then I also have an Inner Sense shampoo, travel size, and conditioner. Inner Sense is my favorite shampoo brand, so I'll try to link to that in the description below. A little travel size soap. This is my favorite non-toxic soap for my first shower. And some Dr. Bronner's travel toothpaste. Just some of my favorite non-toxic items, along with my makeup and face wash and all that stuff. And then some witch hazel for the pain. I've heard witch hazel helps after you give birth vaginally. Then a couple other things that I brought is, this is like kind of for baby, kind of for me. So these things that I'm wearing right here are called Lullaby Links, and I had these when I was pregnant, or not when I was pregnant. I had these with Grace, and I don't know if you can hear. This one's a little bit better, that's why I'm bringing it, but you can hear. So they jingle, and this is what we call nursing / baby wearing jewelry. And so I have this chain, and you can take the chain, and right now I have my seed and petal charm on, but you can take the chain and change out the charm. So this is the charm that I'm gonna wear after I give birth to this baby. I had this when I was pregnant with Grace, and I keep saying pregnant. I had this when I used to wear Grace, and I just like how it's like, anyway. So when baby's nursing, they can grab onto it or listen to it jingle. I'll leave a link to their Facebook page, but yeah, I like having stuff like that. It's important to me. So I am bringing the Lullaby Links charm, and then obviously I'm bringing my camera. This is important because I can take pictures of the baby after I give birth to her. My doula is also taking birth photos, but I do want to take pictures of her in the hospital when she's super fresh and brand new. So like I mentioned, I'm bringing everything for the baby in this Lipo Paris black bag. I just like that it can fit everything, all her blankets, her clothes, her diapers, and her sling that I'm gonna wear her in for the first time. So here's everything that I have packed for the baby. So first off, diapers. These are the diapers that I like to use. I actually cloth diaper. I cloth diapered Grace. But for the first few months until my cloth diapers fit this baby, I am going to be using Bamboo Nature, and these are size 1s, and I just have quite a few of these. I think I brought a whole pack just in case, but yeah, these are so soft. They don't feel like a paper diaper to me. So I have a bunch of those. And wipes. My favorite brand of wipes is Water Wipes. So I used those on Grace before she was potty trained, and I will use these on this baby too. And then as far as like changing and stuff, I have a little jar of coconut oil, and this is to help get baby meconium, which is the first like poops that they take. It gets it off of their bum easier than just like a wipe by itself, because it can be pretty tarry and gross. So coconut oil is a super easy trick for getting that stuff off. So that's part of my diapering routine. And then I brought some little mittens for her. Little baby mittens to keep her from scratching herself, and also some baby socks, little tiny newborn socks, and an outfit or 5. But this is her going home outfit, but it's from Aiden and Anai, and she's got little pants that go with it. And then here are her little hats. Fun fact, Grace wore these beanies when she was born. This is from Infantini Beanie, and these are like 4 years old, actually 3 years, because Gracie wore this when she was tiny. And it makes me super nostalgic, but yeah, so she'll wear that. That'll be her first hat that she wears. And then I brought little sleepers too. So this is from Paige Lauren. This is so cute. So just her own little sleepers. This guy is from Kite Baby. And same with this guy. Grace actually has matching PJs. Isn't this adorable? But yeah, just a few sleepers in case we need them for her. And then some organic cotton onesies from Lamaze Baby. So just simple. I brought her little bow for her. This is from Ever Iris. And it's just a little headband for when we go home or to wear in the hospital. And then I brought her a brush and her comb. I don't plan on giving her a bath right away, but I brought them just in case her hair is kind of weird after birth. Grace had a ton of hair. Last but not least, so these are my favorite swaddle blankets. These are from Baby Tula. And as you guys know, Baby Tula is the brand that makes my favorite baby carriers. So see that guy back there? Yes, I decorate with baby carriers. This carrier, and then I have like a million carriers in my closet over here. So lots of baby carriers, and I am bringing one. But first, I want to show you the blankets that I'm bringing for her. These are made of bamboo, and they're so soft. So yeah, this is going to be the first thing that she's swaddled in. I just have a gray with hearts on it as part of their love series, and this was my first Tula blanket. It is so soft. It's from the Daydreamer collection, and these blankets are just so soft after washing, and I just can't wait to snuggle her in them. And these are ones that I snuggled Grace in when she was tiny, so they're sentimental to me. And lastly, I love this print. They have the best prints. I'm kind of a neutral person, but I do love a good print too. So I have this in 2 different sizes, and I'm bringing them both. This is the swaddle version, and this is just super girly and cozy. So this is the swaddle version of the blanket, and then I also have the Cuddle Me version, which is a giant adult version of the blanket, and it's so cozy, so I'll be using that in the hospital too. But yeah, so those are her swaddles. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna have her wear first when they first like swaddle her after our skin to skin time. But those are the blankets. And then I brought my baby carrier. So this is a ring sling, also by Baby Tula. This sling, and there's several ways that you can use this during pregnancy, and I actually have a blog post that I wrote on how to use this to support your belly during like mid to late pregnancy, and so I'll link to that in the description. But I am going to wear this baby girl in this Love Noir ring sling. This is the Tencel Blend ring sling, and I've talked about Tencel Blend before on my Instagram page, but I absolutely love Baby Tula's Tencel Blend products. They're just super soft. They get softer the more you use them. They get softer the more you wash them. You can wear the baby in this ring sling really easily. You just kind of plop them in there, and you pull up the bottom rail, and you just kind of snuggle them and you tighten it. I am so excited to wear her in this. But yeah, so you can just like wear them, snuggle them up on your chest. That's where babies want to be anyway when they're first born. And I had a Love Noir ring sling with Grace, and I'll put a picture of her and I in it just because I'm nostalgic about it. But yeah, I love Noir. Tula's always coming out with new fun prints, so, but I'm a hearts girl, definitely. So yeah, that is what's in my baby hospital bag. And that concludes the video for what is in my hospital bag, which is really 3 hospital bags. All of these brands that I shared with you are ones that I truly and completely love and use every single day. So I will try to link to as many products as I can. I am writing a blog post about this too, where you can easily shop everything that I have in my hospital bags. So be sure to check that out. That'll be the first link in the description below. I hope this video about what's in my hospital bag was helpful to you. I know it was a long one, but if you stuck through it with me, thank you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will try my best to answer them as soon as I can. You can also leave a comment on my blog post, and I will answer that, or you can email me. So let me know if you have any questions about what I packed or any questions about the products that I'm bringing, and I will see you guys next time.